Hello and welcome to another update video of the game, The Scrolls of Ithildor, The Great War. Today I'm going to show you my latest project, The Night Watch, which is going to be a feature in the game which is effectively the police. And the police, they enforce the laws of the faction you're fighting for, and keep inside the realm under control. It'll work kinda like LA Noire, so you find clues and then you interrogate people and then from that, but won't be as in-depth. You can arrest people or execute people, whatever the law is set down by the king of your empire. So there's a few different parts. At the moment only the finance bit and the recruitment is finished, and the other bits haven't been started yet. So if I go on recruitment, it lists the name at the top, image of them to the left. They're all the same image at the moment, as I haven't got any others designed yet. Trustworthy, which is how much they will trust their person in command, and loyalty is to the law. So if somebody trustworthy is higher than their loyalty, they are more likely to side with the captain of the watch, even if it isn't strictly within the law, as if their loyalty is higher, they are less likely to follow orders outside of the law. There's 6 possible ones each time. There's a total of 100 different names, but there's only 10 different first names and last names. So if I click on one, it goes, there's a bit of an error. I haven't tested this fully yet. So it shows trustworthiness, the trustworthy 1, loyalty 9, the finance, so 500 gold, minus 50, this is a upfront payment to hire this person. Then that how much gold you got after if you pay, the weekly cost, the current one, so how much money you're paying out each week for everything, including building maintenance, weapon maintenance, and guard salary. So the new weekly cost you'll have, then that how much money you'll have. So if I confirm it, he's recruited now. There's also, if you look down the right side, there's a write-up based on their trustworthy and loyalty. So if their trustworthy is higher than their loyalty, they'll have a different write-up. If they're the same, they'll have yet another different write-up. And if their loyalty higher than their trustworthy, they'll have a write-up, a different one. So there's only 3 different types. You can back out of hiring someone if you decide against it. So if I recruit 3 people, they're all recruited. If I press the X in the top, I return back to the menu. Now if I go back on recruitment, it have a new selection of people to recruit from, so I can recruit yet another one there. If I close this bit, that's the entire recruitment section. If I go up to finance and press enter, this is the finance screen. The watchman wages, that number isn't that actual one you got at the moment, as I were testing with it. So this is how much money you got in the treasury at the moment, which is 300. So after you pay everybody wages, at the end of the week you'll have 50 gold left. The upkeep, because you haven't got any weapons, range weapons or non-lethal weapons, the total cost for that is 0. And the building maintenance cost is 0 at the moment because you haven't got a location. So you'll have to buy equipment and keep it in condition. You can have different levels of condition, I'm thinking of doing, which will change the cost of the weaponry to buy, well, to upkeep. And you can either go quite a brutal force of enforcement or a less brutal force, allowing you to capture people and have fair things happen to recover it. There's also a list of how much you got a total of each part, so watchman weapons, range weapons and non-lethal weapons. And also the amounts of weeks you can pay money for, up to. Well, I worded that terribly. How much you can pay the upkeep and watchman, how many times you can, how many weeks you got left until you run out of the required money or have less than the money going out. So that's all we're done on the night watch feature at the moment. I have also been, this is fully 3D, but the image, also this part is fully 3D, but it isn't in the game fully 3D when you enter the menu. This is so it uses less polygon count and everything and works better. I am probably going to update all the other menus in the game so far up to date and improve them to look more like this and feel more, look better polished and everything. And it seems to, this style seems to make it a lot easier to understand the menus, in my opinion. There will be hopefully an animation making the camera go over to the books, but at the moment I haven't got that far as it's quite early days for this part of the game. I'd like to know what you think of it as well, and if you like where the menu and UIs are going. I'm probably going to update ship construction at some point with it as well. So yeah, the Steam Greenlight thread I have taken down now, because I'm finding it difficult to keep it updated with the rest, and I've forgotten about it. Also, there being quite a lot of spam on there saying it's a Elder Scrolls clone, so I thought it best to leave that. But I have sent a link to the IndieDB page, which will be the most updated and the main page for this game. If you look on there, you'll find the death system, which I've forgotten his name, helped design. Well, talk through with me, and I've taken quite a few of his ideas. There's a write-up of my improvements of the game gone along. There's also a link to the ship construction editor, the most current version of it on there as well. If you want to try it, which would be greatly appreciated, and I would love to hear your feedback so I can improve it further and make it feel better. And it's a bit buggy and stuff at the moment, but I'll work on that. Also, this feature, the Night Watch, there will also be random law broken, I don't know how to say that, by AI to keep the watchman busy. So the player isn't bored, there is only one per, probably a city, or maybe a faction in charge. If I do it by city, there'll be an overarching one. Also, the Night Watch commander is appointed by the king of the realm, so having a good king will also help the realm be more stable and more secure, allowing for businesses to flourish and the economy to grow, which leads to a better empire. So I think that's it for this update. Hopefully I'll get more done and fix the slight issues I came across whilst doing this video with the recruitment. The patrol cases and officers are the only parts I need to do for this part, and after that all I have to do is do the AI and make them search around and things like that. Please tell me if some bits of the UI could be improved to make it more understandable and easy to use, and hopefully it'll go well. So leave a comment below if you got any suggestions to improve any parts. If you want to find out more, there'll be links in the description for the IndieDP page and the other 3 or 4 update videos. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it or like the progress happening, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.